everybody. It is Saturday, February the 13th, 2021, and like this is the coldest weekend and blast of Arctic air I think we've had in like 30 years or something. Anyway, it's cold. This morning, I decided to make some egg frittatas, which I think I may have on my menu on my recipe website already, but I don't think I've made a video. These are super easy and they're really good. And as long as you've got enough eggs, you can pretty much use whatever you have in the pantry, or just the fridge, really, more the fridge than the pantry. You want some fresh vegetables, so let me show you what I'm putting together here, and then we'll cook these. They're super easy. This is a really simple recipe, but it's tasty, and it's a good way to make kind of maybe a different breakfast item that you haven't had before. All right, so I'm actually pretty much ready to load these up. I've guesstimated, I think, with the 5 eggs that I have, I think I can probably make 9 of these. I don't know. We'll see if this is going to come out okay. But basically what we're going to do is, if you have a nonstick pan that you don't have to spray, don't spray it. I still do. You want to just distribute your ingredients here, kind of evenly. And so I've already started a little bit with my ham. But you're going to want some meat, so I've warmed up some sausage that I had left over and some ham. I cut up a jalapeno, I cut up a little green onion. I need to whisk these eggs, and then you can use whatever kind of cheese you have. Feta is actually great if you have it. I don't. I've got some mozzarella. I'm going to put that in. You could put cheddar. You just use what you have. But I'm going to go ahead and basically distribute what I've got, and then I'm going to need to whisk up my eggs, which I'll do here in a minute. Moose is very interested, as he always is whenever we're doing some cooking here in the kitchen. And and shout out to my mother, Angie, the person who kind of turned me on. She is the person who gave me this recipe. I've done these with green peppers. It can be good if you want to have a colored pepper to put in here to kind of color things up a little bit more. I definitely could have done a few more onions. Maybe I should. I have them. I'm just doing a few onions in here. I may have these filled up a little too much. I don't know. We're going to see. I'll fill up a little bit, but basically I want to pour enough egg in there so that it's going to just be a little bit below the rim. And my oven here is cooking something else, so that's why that's going off. I think I'm going to cook these at 375. I just had 5 eggs today, so that's kind of determining how many I'm going to try for. Again, I've put my ingredients. You want to make sure that all of your meats are already cooked, because the main thing that's going to be cooking here is going to be the egg, and it's just going to be congealing around everything else that's in there. So I think that my guesstimate here on 5 is gonna work out. All right, so yay! Hopefully I got enough egg. Gosh, this one, I don't know if that one's got enough egg in it or not. Okay, and then the last thing is seasoning. People like different things. We've been using this Seminole swamp seasoning, Fire in the Swamp, and it is pretty delicious stuff. And so I'll put a little bit of this on top, but oops, that's a lot. I'm gonna stir this in. So put this in first, because what I want to do is stir these guys up and mix them up a little bit. And oh my gosh, I don't think I'm gonna have to borrow a little bit here. I don't think I got enough. This one's gonna be kind of on the not very complete side ham. I love to make these with bacon sometimes, but of course you're gonna wanna pre-cook your bacon. All your meats need to be pre-cooked. And I don't know, I have some green pepper I could put in. If I had some colored pepper, then I would probably do that. I really need, this guy does not have enough egg in it. And I need to do a little bit of shifting here. So in the recipe, I don't know, maybe, I think, yeah, usually I have more than 5 eggs available, and I'll make a full tray of these. Today I don't. All right, I think this is gonna be okay. So, got our ingredients in here, we've stirred them up. I'm gonna go ahead and give them another little dash of Fire in the Swamp, just to give that a top coat. I used to use Creole seasoning, and I still love Creole seasoning, especially on like baked potatoes and a lot of things. But this is a really mild flavor, and it's just really, oops, I almost got a lot. Just really packed with flavor. So, all right, so we're gonna put these in the oven. All right, the oven has preheated to 325, so we're gonna put these guys in. Actually cooking them about 25 minutes, so let's see how they do. All right, it's been 25 minutes. Oh, look at this. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. And the side benefit of doing it today, we'll just leave the oven open to heat up the kitchen a little bit more. All right, so I'm gonna let these cool off a bit, and then I'll use a plastic spatula to not scratch up my nonstick pan here, and we'll pop these out and give them a taste. I think they're gonna be delicious. Frittatas are done, so we'll go ahead, and sometimes I'll just pop one of these right in my mouth, but you know, for the video I won't do that. If you have a little fresh salsa, it makes it even better. I usually don't use mozzarella cheese. Feta is the best. I usually use feta. Sometimes I'll use some jack, some cheddar, but hey, use what you have. Wow. Spectacular. That spicy sausage paired with the jalapeno and the onion, it's delicious.